Hey everybody, so today I'm talking to my friend CoCo. CoCo and I have been friends for a very, very long time. Well, not that long, about 7 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time in her young life. But for as long as I've known her, she's been an amazing cook and she's wanted to pursue it as a career. And now she's doing it. So I kind of wanted her to just talk to you a little bit about her journey. So everybody, this is CoCo.
Hello. Hi, Angela. I'm CoCo.
Yeah. So CoCo, tell us a little bit about your journey to become, when did you know you wanted to be a cook, a chef?
When did I know? I think I always wanted to be since I was young. Growing up, my family was really into cooking, and also we would go out a lot. We would sit as a family watching Food Network. Emeril Lagasse was really big in our house. But it was always pushed down from my family to be a hobby. Like, oh, cooking is great, but it's just a hobby. And my mom was like, pursue something that you're passionate about. And I would say cooking, and she'd be like, no, that's a hobby, do something else. So when I decided to pursue cooking, really was when I graduated from school as a graphic designer, and then I worked in the field for a while as a designer, and I just got really tired of it, and I was like, I really want to do cooking, and I decided to quit my job and go for a restaurant job, which is crazy because I got a quarter of what I was paying, and I quit my job and got this offer, and then I told my parents that I did it. So.
And what did they say?
My mom thought I was crazy. My whole family thought I was crazy because, I had a good job, I had benefits, and they're like, why are you pushing all this away for some passion that you're gonna be a prep cook at a restaurant for, that you're making $11.50? And I was like, $11.50 is a lot. But yeah, it was something that I really needed to do, and I felt like at this age that was the perfect time.
Okay, so I have one more question. How did you find the strength to do it against your parents' wishes, without great support? How did you find the strength to keep going?
Honestly, I don't know. I did have a couple of friends. I did have a community that believed in me and did support me, but it was definitely a struggle. I think just something in me, it was just kept burning and burning to do what I needed to do. I knew that I had to do it, and I knew it was the right time because there would be no other time. I'm not gonna wait till I'm married, have kids. If not now, when? And when do I would have the luxury of this time taking a pay cut? I had the luxury of doing that because I was living with my parents, even though they didn't agree with me. They had to live with me, so I just felt like it was perfect timing. My passion just was overflowing, and I had to take a chance.
Wow, I'm so glad you did. And so when you went back to school, you were broke. How did you afford it? How did you pay for it?
So I went to school this year. I went backwards since I worked in a restaurant for 3 years, took a break for a year, and then this year I decided to go to school. Culinary school is expensive, no joke. I was like, I tried to go a couple years ago, and it just didn't work out because of financial reason, and still I don't have the means for that. A best friend of mine, Mary, she did a GoFundMe page, and surprisingly, people donated, and it was a challenge, but also such a huge blessing because every single month I had to pay a certain amount, let's say like $10,000, and I was just like, how do I get this money? How do I get this money? But every time, even the day before payment was due, people would donate right at last minute, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is things that, what the decisions I made, the sacrifices that I made, all was worth it because people are all supporting me. Even my mom was my whole family started to support me, especially this year with school, and as a family, we were so blessed to see everyone's support, and I was very overwhelmed. I cried a lot.
Wow. So everyone's on board now? You're crying now?
Yeah, a little bit. Talking about it's still very overwhelming. Yeah, everyone's on board. My mom is super proud of me, but it took her a long way there. But I think taking that risk from times you really gotta follow your passion, you gotta follow it. But it takes a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work, and you know, there are times where maybe it wasn't the right path for me. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, but I don't know. When you do it for a couple years, when you push through, it's gonna add up, and it's gonna be so worth it that you followed your dream, that you followed your passion.
I love it. And you on the Food Network.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that little show.
Little thing that happened.
That little thing that happened.
Yeah, I was on Food Network's Chopped in April. It was aired. It's called Squab Goals.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. It was amazing. It was a great experience. I would totally do it again.
And you were great. CoCo, thanks so much.
Thank you.
I have really loved her for a long time. If you've ever been to a party at my house, she did the cooking. And I'm so proud of her. So thanks for coming on. Mwah!